Hey, so I have a very sped up video for you. This is about 35 minutes, sped up about 6 times, condensed down to about 4.5 minutes. So here is where I wanted to work on self regulation for Bullet to see if he knows the context of place and he understands leave it. How can he do it for a longer period of time? Really working on that threshold of distraction and also duration. So really what I'm working on with here is that he goes into a sit or a down, and I'll just give him a good boy or give him a couple treats. The first about 10 minutes, he needed active supervision, he needed active redirection, he needed active rewards. About halfway through this, you're going to see I'm going to start doing leave its where I have treats on the edge of my table. And his head fits right over our table or my desk. So he was able to like be right on the treats, and we worked on a really good leave it. But right here, you can really see where he's struggling. He gets distracted. He scratches his head. He like stumbles off a little bit because he's like, oh, look, I'm doing this other thing. And really what I wanted to reinforce is, hey, if we have no other choice, what are we going to do? So the leash is pretty much underneath my foot unless I have to get up and help him redirect. But it's all about how can he settle when he's bored. And you're going to see him kind of do that kind of back look. And it's totally okay for him to stand up on the cot as long as he doesn't get off the cot like he just did right there. But it was amazing to watch his thought process and amazing to watch him kind of take a breath and settle into, okay, fine, I know what I'm doing. And reinforcing place and leave it with people walking past, with dogs walking past, with treats eventually being on the side of my desk. He did a really beautiful job. I know it's so sped up that you're kind of missing some of the little mini moments that he's having really big success. But most of the times that he's sitting and you just kind of see me standing there, it's him doing it himself, which is what we want. So right here, I just put out the treats, and it is a informed leave it. So it's a place and leave it, and he has to sit there and just kind of decide what he's going to do about it. So right here, I want to point out that he regulated himself right there. He chose to lay down on his own, which is freaking phenomenal. I am so proud of this kid. But I would say practice putting him on a leash and you watch TV, you have dinner, you do something where you can kind of ignore him, but he has to settle on an object. And it doesn't have to be a place cot. It can be a blanket, a pillow, a couch cushion, an ottoman, just something that you define as the target. I think that's going to help integrate him in your practice every day to day because he had this. And after about 30 minutes, he was doing leave its and ignoring people and dogs and had dogs come in and out of the office. It was phenomenal. So have fun with your practice. I know this video was a little long, but also very sped up. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later this week.